Taxis. We all are always dependent with taxi in one kind of other. But there are few taxis which are well known in the world, like the London taxi, New York taxi, and even Tokyo taxi. But in India, what is the most important taxi or most known taxi is the Kala Pila or the Bombay taxi. So I'm bringing this Fiat Premier Padmini, is a Kala Pila taxi as part of Flywheel Classic here. Welcome to Flywheel. From my childhood, I've been seeing three main cars in India. One was Ambassador, other one was Maruti, but in between was the Premier Padmini in all means. So even the size-wise, it was just smaller than Ambassador and it was bigger than Maruti. Now you look at this car, look very small actually. You know, even the smaller cars, like what we call the small car in India right now, is feeling bigger than this. So it's very cute now, even though maybe lengthwise it's a little longer than the smallest car in India, but the overall size or the presence looks very cute and it's having the proper cutest feel for a classic car. Anyway, this design is from the Italian design house and it's a Fiat design basically. You know, this headlight and this hump and this hood treatment, everything is proper Italian feel and it's got that Italian Fiat feel anyway. And you know, this is a proper 3-box design car. There's a proper 3-box over here. Straight hood is there. Square shape doors and the windows. And for a Mumbai taxi, always there is a carrier. And this iron box, this metal box is again apart as a carton is there. And all these elements look very Bombay feel. Anyway, some of the details like this C-pillar element over here, the bend glass, all are identity of Premier Padmini. And even the fin on this rear board and this long horizontal tail light. It's all unique still and it doesn't actually replicate to anything else. It's actually having its own identity. The proper Italian design has been returned to this car. It's still actually tickled my mind seeing this car. It's bring out a lot of nostalgic memory to this. And somebody, like if you find any of these cars and if you feel like restoring it, do restore it. It will be a very valuable possession. I wish I had one, and even though it's not a Kala Pila taxi, I can have a feel here, even with that old Hindi Bollywood song. You can see our chauffeur, Mr. Shamji, is a Mallu guy, but again he's dressed like a Marathi Bombay driver, like the white and white, and his cab is there, and proper grape is there, and all this kind of the blue light. And here you can see the plastic flowers. Maybe we can switch off the song. So this give the proper Bombay taxi feel, and I'm sitting properly like in a Bombay taxi with my hands over here. And I was saying like the car look very small right now. There was a time when I was a kid, I was traveling to Bombay, the village days, like maybe in my 10 years or 11 years. Those days, Premier Padmini was a big car, and you know, even my uncle had one there in Bombay. So we were always commuting in Padmini and Bombay. So Premier Padmini is very connected to Bombay, and Bombay taxi is very connected to me because from my childhood I've been going to Bombay. And this It's a proper nostalgic feeling where Raja Healthy Acres have actually organized this. It's an amazing experience over here. So let me now try my hand over the chauffeur's seat. It'll be a great experience for me and you guys. So I'm driving this Premier Padmini and I'm bringing back a lot of my memories from my childhood. In fact, one of my first car drive experience was in Padmini. We had one Padmini at home, but I learned in something else. There's something called the Hindustan Trucker. But again, Ambassador, Padmini, Marudis, all were my first drives. That was too early and it's an illegal age to drive, so I'm not mentioning what age it was. Anyway, that nostalgia actually bring back. In fact, those days I felt it was a big car, like the steering was too big. I was feeling like I'm driving a truck or bus. But now it's a very compact car. I'm having that thrill of driving this one. It's a very compact one. This very light steering actually reminds me of something else. My first Rolls-Royce experience was Silver Spirit, the 97 model one. So since then, Rolls-Royce also always maintained a very light, thin steering. So that actually reminds me over here. Then this column shift gear is again a nostalgia. And even like those days, it was, as I said, it was a big car and it was more sportier than Ambassadors. Now, you know what, when I was getting in, I was so I got to know that I'm grown so much. My thighs wasn't getting in through this, between the seat and the steering wheel. So the car is so small now, but it's an amazing experience. And we are driving through this acres estate. It's the estate of around 100 acres. So this estate road is not very paved one, but even then, the car suspension plays very well. And Shamji bhai, how was the experience of the tourist or guest in this car?
Tourists are very, very interesting to travel in this car.
Okay.
So they are sharing the experience to me. They are so big one.
Okay.
The car is small, but their body size is
big.
Big.
Okay.
So they are adjustable and their spirit is to travel in this car.
Okay.
They are looking very funny journey through in this forest.
So what he's saying is like those foreigners who come, who are very big in physics, but they will be very happy to actually do a drive in this. So now we are going to have a stop over here for a cutting chai and let's enjoy that over here.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
I feel so fresh and actually my nostalgias bring me back from that 80s of my first trip to Bombay. Even though there was no trees over there in Bombay, this experience was amazing. So the trip is done. I had my Bombay taxi experience from Raja Healthy Acres, one of the most prominent Ayurveda hospital in Kerala. They're known for their authentic Ayurveda treatment. Then they have guests from around the world. There are 4 different kinds of Ayurveda resort under them. The one which have the Bombay taxi is the Raja Ayurvedic Acres in Kuttanad. The other one is in Raja Island near to Chavakad. And 2 other beach resorts, the Raja Beach Resort and Raja Eco Beach Resort. This group is also well known for their motorsport activity, which is in the name of Team Kaja Motorsport. They had to their credit some of the victories in INRC and rally championships. They are passionate about automobiles. Hence, they also want their guests also to experience the flavor of auto passion.